Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning in Wyalusing State Park in Wisconsin. And it is currently, depending upon where the thermostat is, when we woke up, it was up high and the thermostat read 63. But as I jumped out of bed onto the floor, I could tell a considerable temperature difference. So I threw the thermostat on the ground and it currently reads 26 degrees. So now I have put the heater on the floor, hoping that it'll get warmer down there, and then that heat will hopefully rise and keep us warm. Another thing I did last night was I put 2 fleece blankets and blocked off the front of the cab, so the heater had less square footage to try and heat. So I don't know if that worked or not, but anyway, that's what we did. But as you can see, these guys are not morning dogs. Phoebe's somewhere back there under that hump back there. So both these guys, whether it's cold or warm, love sleeping under the covers. So today's plan is to make a shrimp pasta salad for tomorrow. Get some firewood for a campfire tonight, because even the night views here are really spectacular. So we're looking down over the Wisconsin River, which then flows into the Mississippi River. And then also you get the city skyline of Prairie du Chien. So that was really pretty. So yeah, and then we are going to go hiking today when it warms up. It is supposed to get to a high of like 22 today. So when it gets closer to the 20s, then we will head out. So the plan has changed a little. It is daylight now. It is starting to finally warm up. But when I went to open my fridge this morning to make the pasta salad, all my fresh parsley, tomatoes, and celery were frozen. And everything else in there is close to being frozen, if not just a little bit frozen. So I shut the fridge off, which it was on the lowest setting anyway. But being that it's on the floor, it is really cold. Now, remember I talked about I blocked off the front of my cab with the fleece blankets? Well, the water that I left up here even froze. It was on the floor up here. So my fresh water bottles now are froze. So I've got my defrosters going. And on the way into town, I'm going to stick the bottles up there and hopefully get a jump start on thawing those out. right here, it would not be good to slip and fall. Like I said, there is some icy spots. Charlie, what are you doing? Get back here. And this is why I have him on the leash. Yeah, it is a long way down. You definitely would not want to lose your step. I keep forgetting to look up. I'm just looking at the path. But doing a quick stop to look up. Whoa. This is a fun walk, but it's kind of scary in the winter because you don't know what's under the snow, and some of the rocks are slippery. So you really have to take your time and be watching. I know, use some big steps for the dogs. Okay, and for me. That first one anyway was pretty steep. Oh, now it looks like we're just climbing up to the top. Looks like lots of steps. You can stand on some pavement too in case your paws are cold. I'm guessing you guys are warm because I'm starting to sweat in my jacket. Charlie, why do you do this stuff? You freak me out. Now, if it were May, these tall steps lead up there to a cave, and you can go in there when it's not bat hibernating season. It's a really nice lookout point. I'll end this video with a skyline of Prairie du Chien and a little bluey before bed. Thanks for joining me on day one here at Wyalusing State Park.